What we're going to do today in our exciting statistics video is we're going to learn to select cases. This is a really important skill because in order to take a huge data set like this data set, which now has 1,500 food items in it, almost 1,600 food items in it, 1,556, I've coded all of the restaurants by a number. So we can look at our Chili's restaurant, which is a number 5, and we're going to compare it to Carl's Jr. So in order to do that, we're just going to select cases. So data, and we're going to go to select cases, and I'm going to choose on this little button over here. It says if condition is satisfied. Okay. If condition is satisfied. So now we need to make a statement. Tell the computer what we want to look at. So we're going to look at the type code equals 3 or code equals 5. What this little OR says is that anything equals 3 or anything equals 5 in that code variable, it'll select those cases. I don't use AND because it would have to have both of those. You only use AND if there's two variables that we're going to do, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to hit continue. And then we're going to say filter out unselected cases. It's the default. Okay, I'm going to click OK. Okay, so there's the output in the graph that we're going to be making in our lab today. So there's the code if you really care. We go back to the data. In the data, you can see that all the food that isn't has this little hash mark through it. So if I make a bar graph of the food, if I say I'm going to put the string, the words in here. Oops. I'm going to put the string of the words in here. I can see. Oh, look at all the different Carl's Jr.'s, how people spelled it. It's great. I'm going to do it with the code then. Then we can see this nice little graph that shows that these are the food items from Chili's, and these are the food items from Chili's, and those are from Carl's Jr. because of the codes 3 and 5 in the data set. We're now going to select cases for a type of food. So I want to select for 3 and 5, 3 or 5 for code, and only for food. So I've go to my variable view, and then we're going to go look for type of food, and food is 3. So we're not going to look at anything else. We'll just look at 3. So I'm going to go to data, select cases, and type of food equals 3. The reason I use AND is because it's a separate variable. So if code, the variable code is 3 or 5, and type of 3. Okay, continue. This will get rid of milkshakes and everything else. So now when I can look, I can just make a simple bar graph. And we're going to say where the food came from, and then we're only looking at particular food. I'm going to click on this little box as other statistic. I'm going to make a very simple bar graph of the calories. Very simple. And so it's going to be other statistics, the mean of calories, and OK. And you look at Carl's Jr. compared to Chili's, those are the mean differences in calories.